Hey guys, it's Sasa. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do a simple fall eye. As you can see, I've already completed my foundation, brows, and lips, and now it's time to do eyes. I'm using a 252 flat bristle brush by MAC, and I'm also using a concealer by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to use this concealer as my eyeshadow primer. Now if you have a specific primer that you use on your eyes, definitely use that. In this case, this concealer works perfectly for me. So I'm going to do a nice even spread of this concealer slash primer all over my eyelid. So you guys can see I'm actually doing a color that's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. I chose this because I want my eyeshadow to show up nice and true when I place it on. So make sure you get that everywhere, okay? Now we're gonna do the other eye. And same thing, you guys, just make sure you get a nice even application everywhere. You can actually put it under your brow bone for a nice brow bone highlight color. For example, I'm doing this on my entire lid. If I wanted to put shadow just on my lid and crease, I can leave my brow bone concealer on and that can be my highlight. And voila, all done. Now it's time to add eyeshadow. I'm using this beautiful green color by Pari Beauty. You guys see that? It's a little blurry. I'll point to it for you. It's right here. And I'm going to use a 252 flat bristle brush, the same brush I used for my primer slash concealer. And I don't have the name of this color, I'm so sorry you guys, but you can use Sumptuous Olive by MAC or Humid by MAC. So I'm going to pat that color on the bottom half of my lid. And I'm patting it because it's going to actually cling to my primer underneath and give me this nice full color. Doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure it gets everywhere beneath your crease. So we're all done with that. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite brushes, my 224 blending brush by MAC, and I'm going to use this brown, and this is by Pari Beauty. It's called Soft Brown. It's a matte color. This is going to be my transitional crease color, you guys. So I'm going to place this color inside of my crease. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle of my crease. And I'm just going to go back and forth, kind of like a windshield wiper effect. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of circling my brush in this fast circular motion. This is giving me a really nice blend, okay? So just make sure you hold your brush towards the end. That way you get a softer application and it doesn't come on so strong. Oh, and please excuse my eyes, you guys. It's allergies are killing me. Alright, so you guys see that smooth look? I was going for a nice smooth transition from my lid to my crease color. Now we're going to add a brow bone color. And I'm going to use a color by Pari, and I'm also going to use this 232 MAC brush. Okay, the color is called White Matte, and I'm going to use this matte color called Vanilla. I like to blend these two together. They just give me this real pretty smooth light look. So I'm going to go right underneath my brow with the brush, and I'm going to give a nice smooth application. I want a nice highlighted effect underneath my brow because I want it to stand out. Remember this, dark hides, light revives, okay? When you're trying to make something go away, you want to use a deeper color. When you want something to stand out, you want to use a lighter color. It's that simple. Think of like contouring when you use a color that's darker underneath your cheekbone to add this shadow effect. It's the same thing. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my 224 blending brush, and I'm gonna blend inside of my crease. This brush is clean. I'm gonna go back and forth in my crease so that I can blend that brow bone color with my transitional crease color. I want those to flow together. Okay, just like that. And I'll get closer for you guys so you can see. Alright, so now we need to add some depth within this look. I'm gonna use a color called Carbon, and I'm going to use my 224 brush once again, my favorite brush. And here's the color so you guys can see it. Right there. Alright. And I'm going to add that color to the corner of my eyelids. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and do somewhat of a V in the corner of my eyelids. And I'll slow that down so you guys can see a bit. You see that V that I'm making? I'm pretty much just doing that the whole time, but just really fast. And then I'm gonna fill that V in. Now it's okay to bring it out because you want to elongate your eye. So bring it further out to your brow. You see that? So I'm just gonna continue to blend, blend, blend because I want to make this dark. This is gonna give you that three-dimensional look.
It's your boy 3. Yeah.
Wow, look at the depth that Carbon added. We needed that. Okay, so now I'm going to use some concealer. I did not conceal yet. I like to do concealer after my foundation. And I'm going to do a little trick with this concealer as well. I'm using a flat brush, and I'm going to draw a line from the corner of my eye to the end of my brow. You see that? Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and conceal underneath my eyes as well. Now from that line that I drew, I'm going to blend downward. I'm not going to go above it. And I did that so that I can create this precision within my eyeshadow. I actually really love this look. Some people like to use tape. I actually just like to use concealer. If you have any excess or too much product, go ahead and take it off with your fingers. It's okay to do that. Just don't put anything on with your fingers. So I want you guys to take a closer look at that so you can see what I did. See that precision? Alright, so now I'm going to do my top liner, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Intense Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. Okay, you guys can see that. Maybe a little blurry, but at least you can see the actual product. This is Carbon Black is the name of the color. And I'm gonna dab off a little bit of the excess that's on the felt tip because I don't want that to come on too strong on my eye. So I'm gonna start at the corner of my eyelid and just do like a line. Right? I'm going to connect that line to the middle of my eye, and from the inner corner I'm going to connect that to the middle as well. guys, liner is complete. As you can see, I got a little liner happy. I made sure I just did like a nice thin line. I didn't do anything crazy with it, but I kind of kept it simple. So now we're going to do bottom liner. I'm going to use this deep brown by Revlon. Okay. And I'm going to start in the corner of my eye. Just kind of put that on. Scratch that. Okay, I'm going to use a brush instead because it's just working a lot better for me with a brush. I'm all about my brushes. So I'm going to blend that on with my brush. Start from the corner. See that? It's real nice and soft. So I want to actually make that a little bit more sultry and smooth, so I'm going to add that gray. And I'm going to put that underneath my eye on top of the brown liner, and that's called Gray Stone by MAC. And just blend that out. Can you see the difference? Alright, so take a closer look, you guys. Not at my red eyes, but at the eyeshadow. I did have a little white liner on, I forgot to tell you that. So now it's time for mascara. I'm using Blackest Black by Great Lash. I absolutely love this mascara. I've tried them all, and this one works perfectly for me. So you guys know what to do with this. Fall eyes are complete. I kept this look very simple because it's for beginners, you guys. My goal was to do a nice smooth transition with my eyeshadow and a nice thin liner, as you can see. I did not do lashes today, but I will show you guys how to do that in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to thumbs up this video, okay you guys? I will see you later. Bye-bye.